Hi, I'm Bill Lynn. I'm the Vice President of Heritage Arsenal. Today we want to talk about not only the iconic Green Beret of the United States Army Special Forces, but the man behind getting that headgear authorized for permanent wear in the United States Army. And that was none other than William P. Yarborough, who at the time had taken a colonel's retirement job at the Special Warfare Center, an obscure airborne command at Fort Bragg, and later interfaced with President Kennedy during a visit in October of 1961 at McKellar's Pond, where he and his fellow Green Berets were able to put on a demonstration for President Kennedy that resulted in a memorandum produced at the White House to finally authorize the Green Beret for wear by U.S. Army Special Forces. Now, it hadn't been the first time that Special Forces had worn a Green Beret. The 10th group that had formed in 1952 and then had posted itself in Germany were wearing actually German-made berets unofficially, mostly in the field or away from the prying eyes of the Mother Army or Big Army. That was happening also at Fort Bragg as other Special Forces units were standing up. But in 1955, they attempted to wear them at a parade with other units on Fort Bragg, and that resulted in a ban of the Green Beret on Fort Bragg, North Carolina, by General Adams, who actually had served with the 1st Special Service Force during World War II, but despite that, was no friend of the new headgear. So that authorization that came from the White House was the final executive order that not only allowed us to clear up, as Special Forces allowed us to clear up all of the conflict between regular Army units and Special Forces units on Fort Bragg and around the world, but it also protected the Green Beret in that it was done by executive order. So in order to reverse an executive order through Army regulation was actually impossible. So what we have here is General Yarborough's West Point full dress uniform dated October 1932. We have a signed photograph that General Yarborough provided to me during an interview at his home in Southern Pines, North Carolina. But we also have a Green Beret from that early era that we can discuss. This one in particular has a Vietnamese-made 5th Special Forces Group flash. It also has the pre-1963 version of the Special Forces crest with the pierced or opposing skull DUIs or distinctive unit insignia, which actually Yarborough, when he took over the Special Warfare Center, decided to do away with and standardize into what we have even now. Inside the lining, and at this time it was popular to still maintain the lining inside your beret, is dated 1964, and it's actually also stamped Fleur-de-Lis, which was a company in Toronto, Canada. Now, how did we get rifle green or shade 297 as the official green to be used for the U.S. Army's Green Beret? Well, General Yarborough cleared that up in an interview with me when he said, in anticipation of Kennedy's visit on the 12th of October 1961 and the demonstration at McKellar's Pond, he wanted to get an order put in for enough Green Berets to outfit the entire demonstration team. Well, the only place to get Green Berets in North America was Canada. And so General Yarborough personally phoned around as a brigadier general and found the Fleur-de-Lis company had Green Berets available, but in the quantity he was seeking, the only color that was available was rifle green. So rather than a romantic baseline story of why rifle green and how it harkened back to the Commandos and Rogers Rangers and etc., it really was a logistics issue, really was a supply issue. So rifle green by default became the standard green shade, and now the Army calls shade 297. So we hope you enjoyed some of the background history to this iconic piece of headgear, and we hope to produce a few more videos here in the near future on the U.S. Army Special Forces.